See what we got, so it's underneath this pile. We got another one, that's a coin. Look, it is a coin. Alright, another coin. Look at that. Is it the same as the other ones? I don't see anything on it, but it's about the same size. Something isn't adding up. Coins from the 1500s, the 1600s, even ancient Rome, buried on a tiny island off the coast of Canada. How did they get here? Who left them behind? And most importantly, why? The Oak Island team is back, and this year, they're pushing harder than ever. More digging, more scanning, more metal detecting. No theory is off the table. Marty and Rick Lagina know they're close to something big. For over a decade, they've poured everything into solving this puzzle, and now they have more tools, more experts, and more reasons to believe the answers are just beneath their feet. So what's next? The search begins again, and this time, they're not leaving without answers. The ancient coin discovery on Lot 5 Oak Island has been called many things: a legend, a mystery, a centuries-old puzzle. But one thing's for sure, it still has secrets waiting to be found. And today, the team is about to dig up something that could change everything. Gary Drayton, the metal detecting expert, is out on Lot 5, sweeping his detector across the ground. This isn't just any piece of land. Lot 5 has already given up some fascinating artifacts, and today, it might have more to offer. With each careful step, Gary listens intently. Beep, a small signal. Beep, beep, another one but weak. Then beep, a strong hit, loud, clear, and promising. Gary knows this sound well. It's not iron, it's not junk, it's something better. He kneels down, pulls out his digging tool, and carefully works through the soil. Every scoop brings a little more of the past back to life, and then he sees it, a small, round object covered in dirt but unmistakable, a coin. The team rushes over. Could it be another piece of the island's long, tangled history? Gary wipes off the dirt, revealing the coin's surface. It's old, worn, faded. Details hint at a design, but it's hard to tell what exactly they're looking at. One thing's for sure, this isn't modern. Over the years, the island has produced coins from different time periods and places, some Spanish, some French, some British. Could this be another link to the explorers who may have passed through here centuries ago? The team doesn't have answers yet, but Gary has a feeling this is just the beginning. With excitement in the air, the team gets back to work. If there's one coin, there could be more. Gary sweeps his detector over the same area, moving slowly, methodically. Beep, another strong signal. They dig another coin, then another. It's not just a single lost artifact, this is a pattern. Someone placed these coins here, but who, and why? Each coin is examined carefully. Some have visible markings. One features a squiggly design, something Gary recognizes immediately. He's seen similar patterns on past discoveries. That's not a coincidence. The more they uncover, the bigger the mystery becomes. Rick Lagina studies the coins closely. They've found treasure before, but this feels different. This isn't just one coin from a random traveler, this is a collection buried in a single spot. Could it be part of something larger, a hidden stash, a trail leading to something even bigger? Marty Lagina watches as the coins are laid out. He knows they need more than just speculation, they need proof. And that means calling in an expert to get real answers. The team brings in Sandy Campbell, a highly respected numismatist and expert in rare and historical coins. If anyone can identify these mysterious artifacts, it's him. The team gathers around as Sandy picks up the first coin. He turns it over in his hands, studying the weight, the material, the faint traces of an old design. He doesn't hesitate. This is from the Tudor period, he says. 16th century British origin. The room falls silent for a moment. The Tudor period, a time of legendary explorers, hidden fortunes, and secret voyages. That means someone from the era of Queen Elizabeth may have carried this coin before it ended up here. But how did it reach Oak Island? Then comes the second coin. Sandy examines it carefully, then leans in a little closer. His eyes widen slightly. This one's different, he says. This one's Roman, somewhere between 100 and 300 AD. The team stares at him. Roman? On Oak Island? That doesn't make sense. The Roman Empire never made it to North America, at least not officially. And yet, here's a Roman coin buried in Nova Scotia. Marty shakes his head, processing the information. So you're saying this coin is nearly 1,800 years old? Sandy nods. At least. The discovery is mind-blowing. A Roman coin, a Tudor coin, two entirely different time periods found in the same area. But what does it mean? Did later explorers bring these coins with them as keepsakes, or is there a much older connection to Oak Island, one that challenges everything we know about history? One thing is clear: Lot 5 is more important than they ever imagined, expanding the mystery. Multiple origins of coins. Oak Island has always been a place of mystery. Every dig, every discovery, every strange artifact only adds more layers to the puzzle, but what the team has just uncovered changes everything. It's no longer just about buried treasure, it's about history itself. At this point, the excitement on Lot 5 is impossible to ignore. The team has already found coins from the Tudor period and even ancient Rome, but that's just the beginning. As Gary Drayton continues scanning the area, his metal detector beeps again, then again. The more they search, the more they find another coin, then another. But here's the strange part: they're not all from the same time or place. When the dirt is brushed away, the team quickly realizes these coins are from all over the world. One of the first new discoveries appears unlike anything they've found before. The shape is slightly different, the markings unfamiliar. Could it be from yet another distant era? The team takes a closer look. Could this be from ancient India? The answer isn't clear yet, but the signs are there. Some Indian coins from the 6th to 8th century were small, round, and featured symbols rather than faces, just like this one. If this theory is correct, it means traders, explorers, or even settlers from India may have left their mark on Oak Island. But how and why? Before they can even begin to process that question, another discovery stuns them: a coin with Chinese markings. This isn't just speculation, the symbols are unmistakable. Many Chinese coins, especially those from the Tang dynasty, 7th to 10th century, had square holes in the center, allowing them to be strung together for easy carrying. As the team turns this coin over, they see exactly that: a square hole right in the middle. Rick Lagunas stares at the growing collection in disbelief: a Tudor coin, a Roman coin, an Indian coin, a Chinese coin. What is happening here? Then, just when they think the discoveries can't get any stranger, another coin emerges. This one is larger, rounder, and has markings that look oddly familiar. After a bit of cleaning, it's confirmed this one is Spanish. That part isn't a huge surprise. The Spanish were famous for their expeditions across the world in search of wealth, leaving behind silver and gold wherever they traveled. But the real question is, how did all these coins, coming from vastly different cultures and time periods, end up in the same place? As if things weren't mysterious enough, another major discovery sends shockwaves through the team. While continuing their search, another Roman coin surfaces, but this one is even more shocking than the last. When cleaned and examined, the details become clearer, and what they see changes everything. Sandy Campbell, the coin expert, carefully inspects it. His face says it all. This one is much older than the last Roman coin, he says. We're talking about something that possibly predates Christ. The team can hardly believe what they're hearing: a Roman coin that could be over 2,000 years old, buried on a small island in Nova Scotia? That shouldn't be possible, but there's no denying it: the markings, the weight, the design, it's all 100% Roman. This raises a mind-blowing question: did someone from the Roman Empire actually set foot in North America long before Columbus? Historians have long debated whether ancient civilizations like the Romans or Phoenicians could have reached the Americas centuries, if not millennia, before European explorers. Until now, there hasn't been enough solid proof, but now, with not just one but two Roman coins found on Oak Island, the debate just got a lot more interesting. Marty Lagunas shakes his head in disbelief. So let me get this straight, he says. We now have Roman coins, a Tudor coin, a Chinese coin, an Indian coin, and a Spanish coin, all found on one piece of land? Sandy nods. That's right. It's almost too much to process. This isn't just about pirates or lost treasure anymore. This could be evidence of contact between ancient civilizations in North America long before recorded history says it happened. Rick, always the one to think ahead, puts it simply, this could change everything we know about history. And just like that, Oak Island's biggest mystery just got a whole lot bigger. What's buried beneath Lot 5? Who left these coins behind? And what else is still waiting to be found? One thing's for sure, the team isn't stopping now. The discoveries on Oak Island keep getting more unbelievable: a Tudor coin, an Indian coin, a Roman coin, a Chinese coin, and a Spanish coin, all found in the same location. If these were just random objects lost over time, it would be strange enough, but together, they suggest something far bigger. Marty and Rick Lagina gather with the team, trying to wrap their heads around what they've just uncovered. Marty shakes his head. This doesn't make any sense, he says. Coins from different centuries, from different parts of the world, all here? What are we looking at? Rick thinks for a moment. There are only a few explanations, he says. Either someone collected these coins and buried them here, or these coins were actually left behind by people who traveled here. That last idea is the one that changes everything. For years, historians have said that the first Europeans to reach North America were the Norse, arriving around the year 1000 AD. But if these coins are authentic, and if they were actually left here by travelers, then history might need to be rewritten. Could Roman explorers have reached the shores of Nova Scotia centuries before Columbus? Did Chinese or Indian merchants sail across the ocean long before history books say they could? And if so, why? Then there's another possibility, one that Oak Island researchers have considered for years: could these coins be part of a long-hidden treasure? Theories about Oak Island's treasure go back centuries: pirates, secret societies, even royals. People have speculated about who could have hidden something here, but now there's a chance that the real story is even bigger. And that brings them back to Zena Halpern's research. Historian Zena Halpern spent years studying Oak Island and its possible links to the Knights Templar. Her research focused on a set of ancient maps that suggested something shocking: Templar voyages across the Atlantic, possibly centuries before Columbus. Rick and Marty pull out copies of her maps, carefully studying the markings. One in particular stands out: a Templar symbol on Nova Scotia. The symbol, Rick says, pointing to it. It's been found on Oak Island before, and it's been found in Templar strongholds across Europe. The Templars were known for their massive wealth, their secret knowledge, and their sudden disappearance in the early 1300s. Some believe they fled to the New World, taking their riches with them. Could the coins found on Lot 5 be part of that lost treasure? The theory might seem far-fetched until you realize something else: many of the coins found aren't just from one time period, they're from different parts of history. And that's exactly what you'd expect if a group like the Templars collected wealth from around the world and hid it here. This discovery isn't just about coins, it's about who left them behind. If the coins are from a buried treasure, then who buried it? If they were left by travelers, who were they? The Roman coins suggest the possibility of Roman explorers in North America. Historians have debated for years whether the Romans had the ability to cross the Atlantic. Some say it would have been impossible, others point to Roman shipwrecks found near Brazil as possible evidence. Now, with 2 Roman coins found on Oak Island, the idea that they made it this far no longer seems crazy. And then there's the Templar connection. If the Templars really did sail to North America, what were they bringing with them? Some believe they carried the Holy Grail, ancient scrolls, or even lost biblical treasures. Others think they may have simply come looking for a new home, hiding their wealth where no one would ever find it. Whatever the truth is, the evidence keeps adding up. Multiple European artifacts have been uncovered: strange stone carvings, old tools, and now these coins. Each piece of the puzzle suggests this island has been visited by people long before anyone thought possible. And if the Templars or Romans were here, what else could be buried beneath the